Welcome to South Street Loves, a feature on one of Philadelphia's most historic neighborhoods, the South Street Headhouse District. This month we're looking at some of the most unique boutiques in the neighborhood, because this month, South Street loves vintage. First off, we've got Wilbur Vintage, located at 4th and Bainbridge. Wilbur Vintage is the personal boutique of Dan Wilbur, who has been helping his clients find the perfect pieces of clothing and accessories for over 4 years. Wilbur Vintage features a heavily curated selection of clothing, all picked out by Dan himself. The shop focuses on some of fashion's most iconic eras, from the 1940s to present. Wilbur also features newer designers in their collection, as long as they fit the overall style of the store. Focusing mostly on women's clothing, Wilbur Vintage loves helping their clients mix unique vintage flares into their wardrobe, and Dan sees many repeat clients who love the prominent bright colors and eye-catching styles. Wilbur Vintage sells on the popular online marketplace, Etsy.com, but says you'll get a better deal if you come visit them in person. The shop is open 7 days a week, so next time you're looking for something special, stop by and check them out. Just a little farther down the road, at 4th and Queen, is Rocker's Closet. Now, Rocker's Closet is a truly unique shop, where most every piece of clothing is between $1 and $15. They feature men and women's clothing, with a wide range of style periods and unique accessories created by local designers. One of the coolest things about Rocker's Closet is knowing that the staff can help you with just about anything, from finding a one-of-a-kind accessory to altering a shirt or jacket so you can get the perfect fit. Rocker's Closet also rents clothing to directors and photographers for film and theater productions around Philadelphia and New York. The shop is owned by Rebecca Rowe, a fashion designer slash musician slash teacher from Philly that created the boutique about 2 years ago. She still gets the chance to teach at the store, which features internships for aspiring fashion designers. They currently have 2 employees who are in the program, which has graduated 12 designers since its inception. Rocker's Closet buys clothes and accepts donations daily, so stop by often as the selection changes quickly. To see what all the fuss is about, stop by Rocker's Closet, open every day but Wednesday. Next up, we've got Decades Vintage, located at 4th and Fitzwater. Decades is the personal boutique of Lisa Miroslav, who selects every accessory and article of clothing in the shop herself. She describes the selection as hand-picked, highly wearable, upscale vintage garments. Decades features exclusively women's clothing, and the selection is curated from all over the country. It even features a small amount of consignment from local designers. Being an upscale vintage store, Decades gets a lot of business from fashion designers in New York and Philadelphia looking for inspiration for their next big clothing line, including Urban Outfitters, Ralph Lauren, and Michael Kors, just to name a few. Decades Vintage is open 12 to 7 every day, so stop by and find something truly one-of-a-kind to add to your wardrobe. While you're at it, make sure to say hi to the shop cats, Inky and Minnie. Last but certainly not least, we've got Retrospect, located between 5th and 6th on South Street. Now, Retrospect is the largest vintage shop on South Street, but that doesn't mean the collection is any less special. Retrospect is actually a curated storefront for the nonprofit Goodwill, and is the only store of its kind in the US. A staff member hunts the donations from 25 different Goodwill stores all over Philadelphia and New Jersey for the perfect vintage clothing, and the coolest pieces are sold at Retrospect. The size and the convenience of being on South Street are 2 things that have kept shoppers coming back for more. Another cool thing is the pricing structure, which is based on the type of clothing. For example, every dress is only $16, regardless of what it originally retailed for or how rare it is. That means you can get some amazing finds at Retrospect on a budget, and all the proceeds go to charity. Retrospect recently celebrated their 10-year anniversary and is currently featuring a display of artwork from Philadelphia and New York artists given as gifts for the occasion. Stop by and see them 7 days a week and check out the amazing finds. Alright folks, that's it for South Street Loves Vintage. Check out southstreet.com for news and other videos about the neighborhood, and as always, make sure to keep exploring this incredible district.